Welcome back, air tennis fans. As part of our second series of the clay versus hardcore tennis, we wanted to take a look at court positioning relating to return to serve and then also serve and first ball. We took some video footage of myself playing a set against Matt, one of our students, and we're going to take a look at Matt's court positioning for the return to serve and really first ball, his style of play compared to my style of play and my court positioning on these two factors. And then also take a look at what we're seeing currently at the French Open. And we're going to utilize the AR Tennis app, Tennis Essentials feature, to help break this down. And what does it mean for getting neutral in the point after the first ball and different styles of play. Stay tuned, stay with us here, and we encourage you to take a look at your own court positioning relating to these two factors and talk to your coaches and see if you can make any adjustments.
Okay, so taking a look at a couple factors with this video that we talked about, we're looking at first serve and court position off the first serve, and then also we're looking at return to serve court positioning, how that relates to building the point and getting neutral and gaining position on the court with the points versus Matt and myself. Matt is one of our students graduating from our program, just committed to a solid D1 program. I just played a set with him as well. So looking at a couple of videos here, we're going to utilize our Tennis Essentials video feature to break down the point construction. Also, side note is we're releasing our new feature, a multiplayer feature of the Tennis Essentials app. So right now, Matt is in a different location than I am. He's seeing the same content as I am. As long as you have Wi-Fi internet capabilities with the headsets in our app, you can connect, talk, and communicate and show content in different locations. So that's what we're doing currently here. So if you look at the first clip of the video, okay, we have Matt here in the backhand corner. He's going to represent the blue avatar. Okay, returns, gets to about 8 feet behind the baseline, and then tries to control the court. So basically, on clay court tennis, Matt's goal is to get right about here, okay, if he's the blue avatar, controlling the point with this heavy forehand that he has going over here, which then opens up forehands to this position down inside in and forehand cross wherever he may get. So in this particular case, Matt returns neutral, okay. I tried to push the ball to his backhand corner, trying to gain position as well. Okay, and he's sliding here, hitting inside-out forehands over here. Okay, if you look at Matt's service position as well here, okay, service return position, you have the same kind of concept. We're here, 8 feet or so behind the baseline, gets pulled out wide here on the forehand side, okay, and forces the air, which is ball is out right about here, okay. This compared to I'm a bit more aggressive, hit the ball a little bit flatter, okay. As you can see on the red avatar here on the ad side, I'm going to stay about 3-4 feet behind the baseline here. My goal is to push the ball deep, okay, here-ish, and then look to open up the court, hitting the ball through the court a bit more to the forehand side here, okay? But I'm not going to get back about 7-8 feet behind the baseline. I hit a flatter ball. I'll get a bit more maybe like a Novak, where some of the clay court players now today, like Rune and Rude and Alcaraz, hit a little bit heavier, which is a bit more Matt style. So their game plan is to push the ball deep, right about here. So Matt, what do you see on your end when you're playing matches on clay court tennis? Is that consistent of what you're trying to do? What's your basic game plan on clay court tennis when you're playing?
Yeah, basically on clay court, especially on the return, I'm just trying to get neutral and then work my way into forehands deep into the backhand side.
Okay, and then you're looking for, how do you open up the court traditionally? Are you looking for short balls? If you're the blue avatar here, are you looking for, after you set up this ball here, looking to get a neutral ball here-ish and then step into it?
I'm looking to come in I'm looking to come to the net eventually.
Looking at,
Yep.
right, and then pull somebody over here, create the opportunity to slide in, and then volley into this side over here. And Matt's got good hands. He's got good volleys. He's got good drop volleys, which is like which is used widely, as you know, today, and we're watching the French Open. So what Matt's trying to do, he's trying to push me wide over here. Okay, stepping in, open up the court, get me on the move. Okay, create a short opportunity, can come in behind, probably to the backhand side, and then he's got all this room here where he can, you know, volley away or drop volleys or whatever. Okay, another video you want to take a look at, the same type of concept here. If we take a look, okay, here's another example of Matt in return. Okay, so he's deep, good 8 feet behind the baseline, in the backhand corner, hitting forehands, inside outs. And what he's doing here, he actually forces the air, you can see wide here. So what he did, if I pause this, in this case, again, Matt being the blue avatar, he set up camp, hitting inside forehands in this position here. I'm in this position over here. I'm trying to get out of this position. From the danger point, from myself standpoint, if I keep on going back to this backhand corner, he's sliding this inside out forehand here, controlling this portion, okay, which is tough to get to that backhand side. I've got to hit the ball right about here, which is not a lot of room, okay. So Matt, what you do as well is you squeeze me well on that side. So if I go down the line, which is probably the only option I have here, and which allows me to slide right here and get better position, what Matt does well is he can either go heavy here to the backhand, which pulls me away here and then opens this court up here, or he can go sharp angle on clay, which is way easier to do on clay than hard court, is get angles from here. So this dominant position you see on clay court tennis works well, because you have options and you have time to get the angle going cross court, and then you also have time to get the ball heavy to the backhand side right from here. So Matt, if you want to just kind of walk through, what do you see when you're set up in this side here, hitting the inside out forehands? What are you seeing on your side? What are you looking to do?
Well, when I'm in an inside out forehand rally, I'm looking for a short ball, but also like that's a position where I feel comfortable to just keep going inside out, inside out, inside out as long as I have to, and wait for someone else to break the pattern, because then it opens up the court for me.
Cool. Yeah, so we just saw that in the video up here. So he just went inside. I tried to force the issue here. I missed over here somewhere. I mean, so he didn't hit a winner, didn't need to. He forced the error by just getting solid, consistent, and just asking questions. You know, can I do something different to break the pattern? So the other pattern that I have really is to go here, or even a short angle here if you can. But if the ball is above my shoulders, that's really hard to do on that respect. So we take a look at another video. Okay, same type of concept here. Again, he's heavy back in the baseline here, forces the issue, same type of concept. So again, he's going heavy to the back end. So that's basically the concept that Matt's trying to do. Now, if I was playing, Matt in a set here, and I'm trying to combat that, a couple ways I could do it. Again, the backhand down the line would be well, and you see Novak do that a lot when he's playing against the clay court. So obviously on the hard court as well. But you're seeing backhand down the line, pulls him over, and then opens up this side over here, which I can get better court position. Okay, right from here, and go the inside outside, which gives me court position here, and then pushes him here, which would allow me then to go back over here. So when you're playing these players that, these inside out forehands, control the court with the forehand type of concept, which is a lot you see out there today on the tour, especially on the clay court side, a lot of players, what they'll try to do is they'll try to just hit the ball closer to the line, and basically this player is, you're squeezing this player to to try and get closer to the line, and usually it forces the air from the opponent. So this is actually what Matt wants you to do, is to try and get closer to the line. The way to get out of that is either to do a couple different things. I can go heavier to the forehand, to the backhand side if I can, or I can go down the line, or I can go short angle here. So there's a couple ways. I basically have to get him out of this position, either to move up, so then I can go back behind here, or move back so I can open up the court, or actually get him to move.
As you see in the video footage, Matt has a different style of play than I do. So he likes to use his forehand. It's inside out forehands, heavier in the court, deeper, give himself a little bit more time on the clay court surface. So his court positioning after the serve is mostly about 8-9 feet behind the baseline, right about here, okay? Giving himself more time, hit a heavier ball deep, okay? Trying to stay within this 3/4 court here, controlling the forehand all the way over here, okay? Hitting inside out forehands and kind of controlling the point with that forehand. Now myself, I like to stay about 4 or 5 feet from the baseline here, maybe 2 or 3 feet further inside the baseline than Matt does. I like to hit the ball flatter, okay, a little more aggressive. And I like to use my backhand a bit more than Matt does. So my court positioning is a bit more neutral here, but I'll take backhands a bit more than he'll take inside out forehands.